Welcome back to Coons Ford Terptalk. Call 410-481-1300 now. Once again, here's Bruce Posner.
All right, welcome back here to segment 2 of Coons Ford Terptalk. And let's bring our special guest, the new assistant coach to Coach John Tillman, my good friend, and what a tremendous get for Maryland, Jesse Bernhardt, number 36. Jesse, it's great to have you back, man.
Hey, Bruce, I appreciate it.
On June the 21st was the day that Condrey left to go to Michigan. And you could ask Coach Tillman, within an hour of me hearing about it, I texted him, and I said, you got to get Jesse. I don't care how young he is. I said, you got. Now, he doesn't listen to me, but I think it was such overwhelming sentiment to bring you back in, mainly because of all your experience in the few years you've been out of Maryland. Tell us how the process went, Jess.
Yeah, it was, good to see Coach Condrey go and obviously move on to good things. And, I think, for obvious reasons, having connections with the University of Maryland, being a little while with a younger brother on the team. Obviously, I enjoyed my time thoroughly there. So when the opportunity presented itself, definitely one I was immediately drawn to. And, again, just appreciative of Coach Tillman for, putting his trust in me to take me on board and, be able to get back in the college park.
Yeah, it's great. Now, you were at Rutgers, did a great job there with their defense, so you had kind of the public school, and then you went to Princeton where you had that Ivy League, the different kinds of kids, I would guess, for the most part, really prepared you to get back to Maryland. In my opinion, you got a real well-rounded background in a short amount of time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think both places, great experiences, both different experiences, but in good ways. So again, anytime you get an opportunity at my age to get a chance to work at a Big Ten school and coach there and go work at an Ivy League, university, it's just an awesome experience. So, definitely things that I think are going to help me, moving forward into my time at Maryland.
I know your parents must be ecstatic that you're coming to Maryland. I had a good chance to talk to your mom and dad during one of the games they came to see Jared play, and they have to be like flipping out for you to come back to be with Jared.
Yeah, I think they're excited, and it's one less trip for one of us to go see one of us now. You got one stop to see at least Jared and I, and then they're going to make their way up to Vermont if they want to go see Jake. So.
Jesse, now we also lost Chris Mattis, which was a tremendous loss. But correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you not work with the face-off guys in that first year after you graduated?
Who was that? Sorry.
When we lost Chris Mattis, the face-off coach.
Yes.
You have experience working with face-off guys, correct?
Yeah. I think I took one collegiate face-off my time in Maryland. So I wasn't a face-off guy. When I went to Rutgers, I did work with the face-off guys. So, I got my hands dirty a little bit there. And obviously playing LSM and taking some wings, just having a good idea with that sense. So, I've had experience in it. I thought Chris did an amazing job as well as Coach Tills and those players down the stretch there. So, I think definitely a loss in Chris. But I'm sure Coach Tillman will be bringing in somebody to, help make that transition an easy one.
I assume your specialty is defense, and that's where you'll be working with Coach Tillman?
For the most part.
Right. But, now let's talk about the title, the championship. Where'd you watch it, and how much did you flip out when they finally won?
I was there. I was sitting in the second row at the stadium, so I was there all weekend. Being able to chance to, being a coach, obviously somewhere else, I didn't get too many opportunities to watch Jared play live. So any chance I got in the Final Four was right the weekend, I was able to be in attendance for the entire time. So I was right there, and, I was speechless, you know what I mean? I think it's probably speak for a lot of Terptalk. It's been a long time, and, there's a lot of guys who've gone through that program and put their heart and soul into it. So I don't think anybody really cared that it wasn't them out there doing it. They just cared that it was Maryland out there doing it. So it was an awesome experience.
Doherty, I read it in the U.S. Lacrosse magazine today that Doherty said it was like an enormous weight off of him. And he played 25 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was on everybody's head, but what a great day. And your brother was a great contributor. And, I don't know where Tillman's going to use him this year, but I can just see him working from behind the net. To me, that's natural for him. He's got that quickness and shiftiness, and he can dodge and pass, and he's unselfish. I was just so impressed with him this year. Getting in with those 5 guys on offense is not easy when you're a freshman.
No,
because
not at all.
You're talking about basically a kid working with men. And I don't like to use those words, but 18 and 22 is a big difference.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I mean, I think it's the speed of the game and, the systems coaches put in, things like that, so make it easy for, freshmen to transition. And, I think if you look around the country, there's definitely some special ones out there. And, I think Jared obviously did a good job of kind of, coming in prepared. Just being a really good teammate. He knows playing with some older guys, to be able to listen to them and kind of learn from them a little bit. Definitely something that's, myself and my family's proud of. Just looking forward to the next 3 years that he has.
Couple questions, and I'll let you go, because I'm going to have you on a lot over the years. I can't wait.
All right.
But what in the world happened to Jake? How did he get so good all of a sudden when he went to... I look at his stats. They're unbelievable. They really are. What happened with him? Was it a health thing?
Well, no, obviously I probably know him as well as anybody in the world. So, Jake's always been that good. I think, over the years he's been just asked to do different roles. Maybe not the most notable roles, the one that gets the most attention. I know when he was in College Park, he played a little bit of both. And, couple of years in the MLL, they kind of limited him to the defensive side of the ball. And again, he's not going to say anything or put up a stink about it, just kind of do whatever his job entailed. And obviously he was one of the better D-middies in MLL. And as of now, with the way the USA thing rolling around, that's kind of where he's made his money in terms of making that team for the training team and stuff. But again, he's always been a good athlete. He's always been skilled. Again, this year is just kind of when the opportunity presented itself, and he was able to take it. So now he's having a great year.
Yeah, as an assistant coach, which your role is going to be very strong, will you be able to continue to play in the MLL?
I think that's a good question for Coach Tills. No, I'm going to be able to continue to play with the World Games coming up next summer. That's something that, I'm in the process of, unfortunately, trying out for right now. And then, I think with the ability to, play right here with the Chesapeake Bayhawks and stuff like that makes it, just makes it a great fit.
What a tough year for the Bayhawks. How many games did you lose by 1 goal? It seemed like...
we were talking about it. It's got to be 5 or 6.
It's unbelievable. And, of course, you got Denver tomorrow night in the final game of the year, and that brings Drew Snyder in, correct?
Yep. Drew Snyder, Jeremy Stieberts, I think, are the 2 Maryland guys that play for them.
Right, 2 darn good ones, and 2 guys who should be on the USA team. Jesse, I'm going to let you go, but I can't tell you. You can tell how happy I am.
I appreciate it. It's good catching up, and always a pleasure when I get to see you. Now you're stuck seeing him and talking to me even more now, so...
Yeah, it's great, and it's great having Jared there for those 3 years. They never made a Bernhardt that I don't love, man. All right.
I appreciate that.
All right. Thanks a lot for calling in, Jess.
All right. Thanks, Bruce.